I am not completely happy about it. I think somehow the financial bit did not come out as strongly as I would have liked it to come out.
The one thing that continues to worry me is if I was reading a story and I was absorbed in it, would I spend any time at all looking at an ad? It's going to be a major distraction by reading the story.
I hope that it does not go against me. Just awaiting the results for now.
I think right now I'm just getting all restless. I can kind of, just get out there and get it over with.
So first of all, I'll introduce my business in terms of what is our vision, mission, what do we actually do. So Aspire Ventures is a venture which actually creates and delivers skill-based learning programs and employability solutions. We are specifically focusing on the challenges and opportunities faced along the entire diaspora of skilled manpower in the healthcare delivery sector. There is a huge shortage today of paramedical staff, nurses, technicians, and this need is endorsed both by the government and the industry at large today. Some of the niche areas where we are focusing on are listed here, like for instance, lab technicians, operation theatre OT technicians. These are some of the specific skill areas in addition to the general skill requirements in terms of communication, customer support, business etiquette, which is largely missing in the biggest chunk of the staff that is deployed in the healthcare delivery sector. So these are some of the numbers in terms of the cost. So we're talking about an investment of about 7 crores and then a cost over there.
You haven't broken it down to...
So actually it is broken down, but I've tried to summarize it without an Excel sheet over here. There are 3 critical aspects of the cost. The total fixed setup cost per center, which deals with actually getting the center up and running in terms of infrastructure.
Where would they get the practical training?
The practical training comes from the internship, the 3 months internship program that is for...
With the hospital?
With the hospitals, that's correct.
And why would they allow your people to go and get trained? Most hospitals cut costs.
That's right.
Having a handful of trained nurses.
Yes.
And a lot of untrained nurses.
Yes.
So that when some things go wrong, the trained nurse is put there up front to say,
correct,
she's a trained nurse, she was handling this.
Correct.
Right?
Yes, you're right. That's
because
the current
if they
state.
were interested, you wouldn't be the first addressing this.
That's very true actually what you're saying, sir. Because
so why will they partner with you? That's what I'm trying to...
Yeah, so that's very interesting because this is exactly the conversation that I had in my first business development meeting when I approached a hospital group in Hyderabad. So we asked them what is the current scenario, and they said that this is exactly what they do. When a need arises, they pull in more skilled nurses, senior nurses, or they provide training on an ad hoc basis. Now what they say is that this is a very tactical approach. We cannot survive given the fact that the expansion plans that we have, this is something that we cannot handle. They have an audit every 2 months in terms of the ability of customer facing staff.
This is what they
so
told you.
Yeah,
they not only survive, they prosper on that model.
Yeah, so I mean they are actually telling us, can you provide an end-to-end solution to it? Thank you. I don't know what the outcome is, but I think that was an interesting sudden stop in between.
Good idea, great idea.
Good idea.
If it works, I mean, it'd be great social service, great national service, not very well thought through.
Strategy is to go through a brief description of what the company is and what the idea is, and hopefully finish it within 10 minutes.
Good evening, sir. I'm Abhinav. I'm here to pitch for my company, Fizzy Goblet. What is Fizzy Goblet? It's basically a brand for a designer customized shoes for free-spirited soul individuals. That's sort of our tagline. The business idea behind it is that we have hand-painted, handcrafted, customized shoes which are designed based around a theme that either we get from customers or designer herself comes up with them. We also do shoe redesigning as a service. In case you have a canvas shoe, you give it to us, you want a design that we have, we can paint that on that. Affordability in terms of design, our prices range from 1500 to 5000. This is the portfolio of products that we have. We also plan to sell a few designs every month through retail outlets. The way we do it is we have a group of artists, and there is a guy who manages them. So that is a pool of 10 people who paint shoes for us in Bombay. Similarly, we did that in Delhi. So we pay them on a per shoe basis.
You're not giving them the designs.
We are giving them the sample with the design. These guys are just going to paint that on a shoe. So we check, I mean, if it's not good, then we do it again, because the margins are very high, so we can afford to keep that because we need high customer satisfaction. The distribution model that we want is to have 2 stores, one in Bombay and one in Delhi, both near the colleges. In Delhi, it's the Kamla Nagar, and Bombay, we're looking at Andheri side.
Why Kamla Nagar?
The good colleges, the Sri Rams, and they're all concentrated in the North campus. So even when you go to college, you will cross this. The market is full of students and the college going students, which is our target audience. And it works out cost effective. Instead of a Khan market or a GK, it works out very cost effective because we have lots of people from DU who stay in Kamla Nagar. And once you see a shoe, then I mean, people are willing to travel anywhere to get a shoe if they really like it.
But all your top shoes, you get so many cheap imitations of that manufactured look. There is a demand for that,
But-
because of the price differential.
Differentiator here is a copycat would get them screen printed because that's when he will make money. He won't make money if he's going to individually paint them. It's along with the handicrafts industry, it works like that. You can't really copy the handicrafts industry as such in terms of scale.
What about durability?
I have been wearing my shoes for over a year and washing them, using them in the winters, the monsoon, everything, and they're just fine.
The
But
paint
we are
doesn't
also
go.
it doesn't.
That's the thing here.
It doesn't go because we have a lac coat on it after the fabric paint. So that sort of makes it longer lasting. Thank you, sir.
People want to look different, feel different, and he's cashing in on
He's
that.
cashing on that.
He's
And
cashing
I think he
on that.
understands the market well
Yeah,
because he
that's
comes
right, yes.
from the market.
This is a success story.
Success story.
This will sell.
Okay.
They liked the idea. They had a few questions. All of them were thought through before in advance. So I had answers ready for them and they liked the answers and the justification. So all in all, it was a good presentation.
Now, my question to you, sir, is: are we in a quandary about who is going to be eliminated today, or you feel that there is someone that
No,
definitely?
there are two ways doing this.
Right.
One is to look at who needs to be eliminated. The other is to come from the other end, which is who are the ones that should not be eliminated.
Correct.
So then you reduce the universe from which the person that gets eliminated
Correct.
should be there.
Now the question, sir, is we've got to come to the main event, which is the elimination. There is a great chance that you might be eliminated today. Why don't you two step forward? I think, though, the presentations were very, very forceful, but the moment of truth.